It's Saturday morning and it's day 3 of our surprise trip to Universal, Florida, and we're changing hotels once again. We checked out of the Hard Rock and took an Uber to Sapphire Falls. Although we've already checked out of our premier resort, our unlimited express passes will still be good throughout the day, as they start the day of check-in and continue through the day of check-out. Sapphire Falls is the only resort in the preferred category on property. The hotel does get you early park admission, but does not come with express pass. Other benefits of staying here include complimentary transportation, charging privileges with room key, and merchandise delivery. This resort is beautiful with a large lobby and tropical style pool. We were able to quickly check in and drop our luggage off at Bell Services. The hotel has a relaxed vibe and waterfalls cascade over lush grounds, creating a true oasis. Our decision to stay here was purely analytical, as Sapphire Falls was the only hotel with one night availability for Saturday. Sapphire Falls does offer water taxi transportation to City Walk. There's also a walking path that is shared with the Royal Pacific Resort. The water taxi is a huge benefit of this hotel, as well as other preferred properties. You go through security at your hotel where the lines are minimal and are dropped off in the middle of City Walk. We headed first to Universal Studios as Mia wanted to ride the Minions ride. We were unable to do it the day prior as the express pass lane exceeded a 40-minute wait. This is the first ride you encounter when entering the park, and the wait times will go up throughout the day. After suffering through the Simpsons ride again, we headed over to London to allow the girls to practice some spells on Diagon Alley. For lunch, we left the park to eat at the Red Oven Pizza Bakery located at City Walk. After lunch, we headed over to Islands of Adventure. As much of our time the day before was spent in Hogsmeade, we turned left after the port of entry and headed to Superhero Island. We explored Toon Lagoon, the Reign of Kong, and Jurassic Park. The crowds were minimal, and our express pass allowed us to quickly cross the rides off our list. By early evening, we were back in the familiar Seuss Landing. As we still had some time before our dinner reservation, we rode the Cat in the Hat ride, as well as the High in the Sky Seuss Trolley Train ride. This ride gives you great views of the rest of the park, including the Hulk roller coaster.
Congratulations! Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. Oh, the places you'll go. There is fun to be done.
The Circus McGurkus, the world's greatest show. On the face of the earth or wherever you go. Here in Ring 1, from the ocean of Ulf, is a sight most amazing, a walrus named Rolf, who can stand on one whisker, this wonderful Rolf, on top of 5 balls, 2 tennis, 3 golf. It's a marvelous trick if I say so myself. And while this wild ruckusing goes on below, at the top of the tent, look, the star of the show. Great Daredevil Sneelock, the world's bravest type. Great Sneelock soars up to a terrible height.
My name is Sylvester McMonkey McBean. Now, if you've got troubles and if you're unhappy, I can fix that. I'm the fix-it-up champion. If you want stars like a star-belly sneak, my friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard.
Hop, hop, we like to hop. We like to hop on top of Pop.
Stop! You must not hop on Pop.
Do you like green eggs and ham?
I do. I like them, Sam. I like these green eggs and ham. Now the star-bellied Sneetches had bellies with stars. The plain-bellied Sneetches had none upon theirs. Those stars weren't so big. They were really quite small. You might think such a thing wouldn't matter at all. But because they had stars, the star-bellied Sneetches would brag.
We're the best kind of sneaks on the beaches.
All the rest of the day on those wild, gleaming beaches, the fix-it-up chappie kept fixing up Sneetches. Then when every last cent of their money was spent, the fix-it-up chappie packed up And he went. And he laughed as he drove his car up the beach.
They'll never learn. No, you can't teach a Sneetch.
But McBean was quite wrong. I'm happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day. The day they decided that Sneetches are Sneetches. And no kind of Sneetch is the best on the beaches. That day all the Sneetches forgot about stars. And whether they had one or not, on guard.
After a quick ride on the carousel, dinner on this Saturday night was at Mythos Restaurant. We were lucky to score a last-minute reservation here, as they were completely sold out. This restaurant was highly recommended to us, and it did not disappoint. Just walking in, you appreciate the unique theming. The server was knowledgeable about our food allergies and created Mylan and myself safe options. I went with beef medallions and scallops, and Mylan was happy with her gluten-free cheeseburger and fries. After dinner, we explored the park. After much convincing, Mylan agreed to ride the Hulk roller coaster with me, while Mia and Carrie did some shopping. After exiting the park, we stopped by Toothsome and City Walk in hopes of trying some of their famous milkshakes. Unfortunately, the workers stated that none of them were available gluten-free due to cross-contamination. Since leaving the resort, this has been clarified and determined not to be true. We took a casual walk past the Hard Rock down to see the Universal Globe lit up at night before we grabbed our water shuttle ride back to our resort. Sunday morning was our final day in Florida. Due to our stay at the Premier Hotel, we had unlimited express passes for Friday and Saturday, and we were able to get everything done that we wanted to. We rode every ride, some over and over, and got to check everything off our list. Sunday was our bonus day. We planned to revisit our favorites and take our time through the parks. We started off at Islands of Adventure. As it was so early and the park was just opening, Seuss Landing was practically empty. This part of the park certainly brings back childhood memories, and the girls are big Dr. Seuss fans and certainly love the whimsical displays and vibrant colors. Staying on site at Universal gives guests early entry into the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Many people take advantage of this as it gives them an opportunity to ride Hagrid's motorbike with less of a wait. This ride, along with the Velocicoaster, does not have an express pass lane, so everyone must wait. Wait times can exceed 3 hours on busy days. Unfortunately, on this morning, Hagrid's was not running due to mechanical problems, and the line for this ride continued to grow and winded its way out of Hogmeads and into the area of the Lost Continent. Our day started off with breakfast at the Three Broomsticks in Hogsmeade. They offered gluten-free pancakes. This breakfast is also offered at the Leaky Cauldron in Diagon Alley, over in Universal. Each of our meals came with a butterbeer. The pancakes were warm and delicious, and the portion size was just right. You got enough that you didn't feel ripped off. Kinda, as our breakfast was over $70, but didn't get too much that you were miserable for the rest of the day. With our bellies full, we headed back out to explore Hogsmeade. We had been gifted 2 sets of priority line passes and told the girls they could each pick one ride for the day. We first headed to the Forbidden Journey and then rode Hagrid's motorbike. Both rides were amazing, but to me, nothing compared to Hagrid's, as I prefer the traditional roller coaster ride over the simulated ones, and Hagrid's didn't disappoint.
I think we're ready. Right. Arthur's been doing a bit of tinkering with the bike. Making some improvements, you might say. Let's do that purple button literally. Careful, Hagrid. Your dragonfire is for emergencies only. No, kid! Let's get them back to the cave. Come on. My one!
Mia searched unsuccessfully all day for a SpongeBob toy, so we took the Hogwarts Express to Universal in the late afternoon, where she was able to find a Patrick the Starfish at the SpongeBob SquarePants store. Then we were on our way. We needed to eat before our flight, and since the best thing we had all week was our first meal at Cabana Bay, we headed back there for dinner. Once again, I had a delicious gluten-free sandwich, and Mylon enjoyed some gluten-free chicken nuggets and mac and cheese. After eating, we walked across the street to our hotel, the Sapphire Falls, where we retrieved our luggage and headed to the airport. We flew on Allegiant Airways back to Pittsburgh, and after a moderate delay due to a broken instrument in the cockpit, we arrived home safely. It was a quick trip, but lots of memories were made. Please like and subscribe as we head back to sea next month for another cruise.